Hello everybody, this is Gamer Time Mike, and today I'm playing ASTRONEER. I've made a second channel that I'll put the link down in the description for. I've also made a Patreon and a Discord server. Those links will also be down in the description. There's a public poll for what game you want me to play next, also in Patreon. You don't need to become a Patreon to do that. And like I said, today we're going to be playing ASTRONEER. So this is a game about space, and then when you start a new one, you launch in the pod to this planet here. Once you land, I just clicked for the mountain now. It's not supposed to happen. Once you land, you can get out, and then it comes into your shelter and the landing pad. So the shelter you can enter and it'll save, give you oxygen and that sort of stuff. Here on the landing pad you can get your packages and then you can send them back. Here you want to put oxygen meter in. Get more oxygen. You also get a medium printer. This is basically like a crafting table from Minecraft but for ASTRONEER. This here and unplug it. Now you want to plug this power cord. This does power on oxygen, and then you can place the medium printer here, and you can start printing what the medium printer can do. Currently it can't do much because I've not unlocked much from the research thing. So I have this inventory, that's your oxygen tank. Here's this mobile printer. Here's the terrain tool. Here's that. And then you can, the two slots up here you can use for other stuff. You can also find these crashed things. This one's only got power cells. And that's a research sample. It's one that you need the research thing for. Here you can use your terrain tool to get items. Here I'm just getting some compound. It's the most basic resource. And here you can craft towers. Now my power cells are powering that. You can also place them in these slots here. So tell us what they do is they basically can carry oxygen and power to you. It doesn't give power to platforms or modules, but you can use it to get to your resource locations. Should be enough compound. Let's head back, but first I want to make a small printer. Place it down like that and it'll just be by itself, but you can also add it here. You want to rotate that. And this can print items, so your mobile printer can print stuff that only takes one material, the small printer can print stuff that takes two or one, and then the medium printer can do 3 or 2. Some of them take 2 but they can't be done on the small printer. Anyway, what you want to do, you want to make you want to get some resin now. Resin's the second most basic resource. There's a satellite there. I'll go get it later. Satellites are really good. The crash satellites are really good. Just these are smaller research samples. You can just scan them by holding F. This is available on console. This is quite an old game. Ah, there's some resin there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build some tellers to that. So you can hold shift to run. What I found is the tellers are slightly longer than your oxygen thread. So just when you can't use oxygen, place down the tellers. You can do that by pressing T on standard control. On here is some resin. The resin is used for most storage things. Some of these boxes. Backpack, there's also storage on here. There's 2 storage there, but they're mostly used for tellers and other ones. So I'm just going to print some more tellers. So you can also store extra things down there. So it's good to have tellers. You can see the backpack has a battery, and that's charged up by having a teller. So here what we've done is we've got resin. So now we want to make, we can make platforms and storages. Now we want to make platform A. This is needed for research chamber. And now let's check out the satellite. Now I'm actually going to pick up the oxygen first, and I'm going to make a teller there for the other game. You should take tellers everywhere till you get more oxygen tanks. Now where did that satellite go? I found in the woods. There's a broken rover platform thing. Ah, this one's got a medium wind turbine and a small wind turbine. Small ones can power you if you put it on the active storage things, and then the big ones can only be used by medium, or small. I think it's medium platform. So this allows the base to have more power when there's wind. Large platform. Get in. Now we can make our research chamber. This can handle big research samples. Where did that satellite go? What's this so useful? Ah, there it is. Now you can pick these up and just put them back there. Now the mountains have got some dangerous thing. It's the I believe it's got the only hostile one. This isn't a crash satellite. Never seen one of these before. Oh yeah, you can get organic by doing these plants. They're used in generators, small generators. I've seen something like this before. There's the hostile plant thing. These can get rid of that. I'm not sure what happens when you stand on it. I've never tried it. It's done. was the satellite? Ah, here's more research samples. There's the last planting. Just dig up the bottom of the ground, they give you seeds and research samples. We'll go explore that thing later. You really want to try and get satellites. They're quite useful. Ah, research chambers done. So what you do is you place it on there, and then you can pick up the big ones. You can press F to carry them, and you can go slightly faster. Pick it up and put it in there, and then press start. If you don't press stop after it's finished, then it will just start doing it after it's in. I like using it that way. Anyway, we're just going to use this to make our medium platform to put this on. Anyway, what we can do now, oh, whoops, that was an accident. Small generators. Small generator need 1,000. This is scrap. You can use it in the late game. No, I want to go get some aluminium. I've never managed to get lots of it in my place. Because I could only really get it in. It's available on all planets, but I could only really find it inside satellites. Okay. Yeah, that's the indicator for half oxygen. I should head back now. Your base does have, your shelter does have a beacon that lets you know where it is. The problem is it goes away after a bit. Oh, am I gonna make it? Gonna make it? Yeah, I'm gonna make it. Anyway, let's go get that resin. List away to get resin. Nope. Oh, that's just a thing now. So trying to this. So researching stuff gives you bytes. Nope. No steam. I was holding shift. So well, you can unlock stuff using bytes, which is handy. You can unlock oxygen tanks. You still need to craft them afterwards, but it just gives you the ability to craft them. This is going to take 4 minutes. Okay, that's because it's not got enough power, so it's not running at full speed. Should wait for wind to come up. Wind's up, but this one's not having wind. Okay, there's now slightly more power. You can see by looking at that or the cable. Lots of research samples back here. Okay. Oh yeah, you'd also want to get a small car and stuff. That's super handy. Because it allows you to add to terrain, not just remove terrain. got that, we can make the small canister. Now on the canister, since it's all black, if I just get rid of some terrain, now it will fill up, and that allows you to add by pressing Alt, add stuff, and by pressing Z you can flatten stuff. As it does go down, no, the soil centrifuges are super useful in this game, so they can give you different types of resources. The ones that I most find useful is the quartz, because you can easily get glass. So you just put in soil canisters for them, but those require aluminium. Let's get a generator. It's already started. No. So yeah, it was just powering my thing. I want it to. I want to plug it in here, and then you can turn it on. This produces 1 power, but it uses the organic up. See, it's being used up. Now, basically all you do is you just explore. They make lots of tunnels. We're heading this way. Oops. Here's some more compound. There's a forest over there. You can find ammonium, or whatever it's called, there, and also crash satellites. And crash satellites are super useful. Here's some broken down things. I'm gonna craft more tunnels. I'll just go off my oxygen tank. Here's a solar panel, the small one. So that generates 0.5. Oh, there's a medium one. So these generate power. The medium ones generate 1. Same with the windmills, the wind turbines. The medium ones that take up 2 slots generate 1 power when they're active, and the small ones generate half a power. So when you get batteries, what you can do is you can have lots of sun, wind stuff. So when there is sun and wind, it charges the batteries, and then when there's none and you're still using power, the batteries decharge. Now batteries aren't the same as power cells. Power cells can get used up, so you'll run out of them. But batteries, in all of my playthroughs, I could only really find batteries, not get the actual lithium. Research that one. Because the sun's over there, so it's like that, but it's still making power. So when they're packaged up, you can press F and then you can carry them. It's especially handy for big things like shuttles. here we got a sun thing, which will open up and start producing power when the sun, like, oh, that's odd, never seen that happen before. Oh yeah, you can also clip inside of the oxygen generator and see inside the shelter. There you go. It's empty. You just sit in a big box. Well, that's the basics. We've got enough to get a single power sensor. Things would actually be useful. Ah yes, smelters, that's super useful. See, now I can craft them now. But soil centrifuge is super useful too, because it needs aluminium. So I'm just going to have to go get some compound and resin so we can make a furnace. Furnaces can refine some natural resources to make different resources. So now my canister's full. So now what was that compound that I passed? This video's been going on for almost half an hour now. You can even refine organics into carbon. Not much use except for making carbon alloys and crafting one thing that you only need one of. But it's done. What you can do if I open here, you can just go to here and go basics, and the controls planets. These give you the information on what's in the planets. Resources, so these are all the natural resources, and then here's the refined resources, so you can, this is the stuff that you can make from the furnace. Here's the gas stuff that you get from the atmospheric condenser. Here's the stuff where you make from a chemistry lab. To make a chemistry lab you need tungsten, and to make tungsten you've got to go to another planet, and to get to another planet you need a ton of aluminium, and to get a ton of aluminium you need to be good at this game, which I'm not. So now we can make okay, I've got to go now, so this is the end of the video. Thanks, goodbye.